and welcome to Story Time with Ballen. Today we are going to be reading a Halloween book called Which Witch is Which, and this is by Little Golden Books, and it's Sesame Street. So, this is written by Michaela Muntean and illustrated by Tom Brannan. So let's get started. Listen everybody, said Zoe. I have a terrific idea for our Halloween costume. Elmo was thinking of being a monster, said Elmo. Don't joke me, Elmo, said Zoe. You are a monster. Oh, right, said Elmo. Elmo will have to think of something else. Let's all go dress as witches, said Zoe. It will be in the trick part of Trick or Treat, Zoe explained. No one will be able to tell who's who, because we'll all be dressed the same. That would be a good trick, said Grover. We will fool everybody. Right, said Zoe. No one will be able to tell which witch is which. Zoe, Elmo, Telly, Grover, and Henry worked hard on their costumes. They made long black capes and pointy hats. They found frizzy fright wigs, warty noses, and of course some brooms. On Halloween, 5 witches set out to go trick-or-treating. The first stop was the lobby of the Furry Arms Hotel. Trick, they said to Sherry Neverland. What about the treat? She asked. First comes Trick, said one of the witches. Guess which one is Grover? Sherry pointed to one of the witches. Is it you? No, cried the 5 witches. Well, you sure tricked me, said Sherry, and she gave each of them a candied apple. The elephant elevator operator couldn't guess which was Telly. So he gave each of the witches a bag of peanuts. Up and down Sesame Street went the 5 witches. At every stop they tried their trick, but no one could guess which was Telly, or Grover, or Zoe, or Elmo, or Henry. Their trick-or-treat bags were getting heavier and heavier. This is the best Halloween ever, said Zoe, and she spun around, swirling her long black cape. Henry and Telly laughed in a cackling, witchy way. Elmo and Grover pretended they were riding their brooms. Their next stop was Oscar's trash can. Trick, they cried. Oscar peered out from under his trash can lid. What kind of trick? He asked suspiciously. Guess which witch is Harry? Said the 5 witches. That's easy, said Oscar. Let me see your feet. Oscar guessed that the witch with the big blue feet was Harry. Grover is the one with the little blue feet, he said. Bright pink feet. That has to be Telly. The one with the little red feet could only be Elmo. That leaves one witch with orange feet, which must belong to Zoe. You're right, said the 5 witches. Of course I'm right, said Oscar. Grouches are grouchy. Now I don't have to give you a treat. Aw, come on, Oscar, complained the 5 witches. Grumble all you want, said Oscar. It's music to my ears. Just remember that it's trick or treat, not trick and treat. You're right again, said the 5 witches sadly. They began to walk away. Okay, wait, Oscar called after them. Because I'm such a big-hearted grouch, I've changed my mind. He disappeared inside his trash can and returned a minute later with a platter of little sandwiches. "Here's your treat," he said, "but first I have a trick for you. Guess which sandwich is which?" "Do you have peanut butter and jelly?" asked the witch with the little red feet. "That's Elmo's favorite." "No," said Oscar, "but I do have chocolate and tuna fish, sardine and garlic, and eggplant and prune." "Yuck," said the 5 witches. "What's the matter?" asked Oscar. "I thought witches would like sandwiches for a treat." "Well," said Zoe, "I guess this time the trick is on us." The end. So if you would like to get this book, just check in the description and I will leave a link for where you can buy this book. Like and subscribe to Ballen's Toy World. Bye!